Hi everyone, Jamie here, sunny Arizona. That cold spell, it missed us. We got a little chilly, some clouds, a lot of wind, and it's been difficult to make a video, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, I saw a video recently that was talking about how creosotes kill everything underneath them, and I got to wondering, how's that? Um, I've got creosotes. I keep all mine. I try to keep most of mine, and I'm not having that problem. And I don't understand where the reputation comes from. I mean, we got grasses, we have wildflowers, um, we have all sorts of stuff. I don't understand it. Over here, we have a wolfberry that's growing right in with the creosote. That's been here before me. Over here, we have a prickly pear growing with the creosote, along with grass, along with all kinds of stuff down there. Even out here, when you walk around, most of the green stuff is grown underneath creosotes. So I don't understand it. I asked ChatGPT about it, and it said that it's possible that we had such a wet winter that the poison is kind of wore thin. I thought, okay, that's a possibility. But what about the older plants that are growing next to it? I can understand the newer plants being that way, but the older plants, explain those. Check out the bloom on this guy. So I asked it. I said, because it said that the plant was both allopathic and a nursery plant. So I asked it, how can it be both allopathic and a nursery plant? And it said that basically native desert nat, adapt, desert plants are adapted to grow underneath it. That maybe if you plant something like, I don't know, broccoli, a tree, or something that's not native, it's going to hurt it. I don't know. I do know this. My first year here, that was my primary mulch. That's the only thing I had available. Um, I had the sticks from the sage, but as far as green goes, it was only creosote. So I used it. I also used it in swamp juice on all my plants, and I did pretty good. So I don't know about the hate, but let's get past it. This is one of the latest projects we're worked on. I brought Tyler back, and he started continuing the rocks out, going this way. We got some more up here, and we're going to take it to the line where the water comes from up here on the hill and comes down. That's where it's going to go to. Um, this was one of the creosote rings that was here on the property when we first got here. Pretty big one. Got more rocks going in up there. Somehow, we managed to put the state of Florida in the garden. So I brought Florida with me. Let's go take a look at another project we're doing. Okay, we're over here on the back where we rarely look on this side. I started a project about 2 years ago, terracing this caliche field and seeing if anything could grow on it, basically. And I mean, it's hardcore caliche, not much here. And it's worked. It goes across, and then it goes down, and then it comes across, and then it collects and goes down by that tree you see right there. Now on the second level, it does the same thing. It comes down to this area and it flows down that way. And it's worked out pretty good. The reason I don't show this area and is because it's also my storage yard, and then where I just kind of store everything. I catch all. I think every homestead has one. I hope, where it's just stuff you may need: pipes, wood, fence, future projects, things of that nature. So I never show this, and the reason I'm bringing it up is recently one of my favorite channels, 1 Million Pumpkins, posted about not doing something because her place was not Instagram friendly. And I say, reality is what's up. You know, don't need a fake world. This is the real deal. So show it. I mean, you can't keep your house clean all the time. You can't have no stuff laying around somewhere unless you got a lot of storage. And I don't got the bank for that, folks. So that's what's up. Now, what you're seeing here is an expansion of the goat pen. Going down 25 feet, and the reason I'm doing it because I feel now is the time to start kind of letting the goats stomp in areas, graze them, work in their magic, and I'm just going to keep moving them, and I'm going to move them all down the edge of this caliche field, and I want to see what happens. I mean, I dumped some in here. This was a while back, and it's looking pretty good. We just raked it out and everything. Wanted to make sure everything's clean in here, but I'm wondering if I can get the same fertility in each one of these pits. Now those are showing promise, and so hopefully it works out. So last but not least, I want to be food forest. Looks like we're going to have a great sunset, but we planted 2 white sapoltes in, mulched it with the grass we've been trimming up, and we have another one over here. Now I've got it ready to wrap up if we start getting cold. I've got to get this one over here done the same if it gets cold, but it's kind of looking next 10 days we don't got nothing really bad. In fact, we're up near 80 next week. So, which brings me to my next problem. It's January, going on February, and my pomegranate's waking up. I don't believe this is a good thing because it's too early. We normally get a freeze come in February, and it's a bad time to start everything waking up. These temperatures are just crazy. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully that comes out. And that's pomegranates waking up. I may lose my pomegranates this year if it gets another freeze. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but we'll see, won't we? And that's about it. I hope everybody's having a good weekend, and upcoming week turns out pretty well for you. And I'll talk to you next time.